Hi y'all, I'm about to make this this dish tonight. It's potatoes stuffed with meat, potato balls stuffed with meat. In it usually has white potato, but tonight I'm going to use sweet potato. I have my water boiling, and what I'm going to do right now is season my water. That's paprika and other seasonings that I'm putting in. And now I'm going to hit it with some sweet potatoes. I'm going to let these boil up. Let all the potatoes boil up. And after they boil up, I'm going to mash them. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with it next. The potatoes are boiling now. I got my hamburger over there I'm getting ready to cook, but I'm going to boil these down to where they're fork tender. Once they're fork tender, I'll be able to mash them and get them ready to, and I'll show you the process after. Okay, I took the potatoes out of the pot and now I mashed them up, and I'm letting them cool down for a little bit so that I can start shaping them. So now I'm simmering up my meats. It's just some hamburger and onions, and right now I'm going to pour in some red wine over it. You can put it, it's to taste. It's to put as much as you would like. I only use maybe about half a cup of red wine. I'm going to also hit it with a little bit of sugar. Not that much, just a little bit. Let this simmer down. After it simmer down, I'm going to put the tomato sauce in it. Okay, you can see how the mixture is boiling up right now. I'm gonna let it boil up a little bit. You see how thick it's getting? I'm gonna go and put in my tomato sauce. I did one little small can. I'm gonna let this boil all up and simmer down. And this is gonna be the filling, with the wine and the seasonings and all of that. Now I have to let my sweet potatoes cool down, and I mashed them. And once they're cooled down, I put in my some extra seasoning, my seasoning blend, and a little bit of sugar, pure cane sugar, just a little bit, a pinch. And I'm gonna mix that up. Oh, and then I would have to add an egg, but instead of egg, I'm gonna do cornstarch. So a little bit of cornstarch and water instead of egg. If you have egg, you can add egg. but I have cornstarch, so I'm going to use cornstarch. Once I get that in, I'm going to mix it all up. I'm going to mix it all up and make some flat patties. I'll show you in 1 second. And I'm also going to season it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Not that much. I really didn't want Parmesan cheese, but I'll put a little bit. Not that much. Not even a 1/8 cup. Just a small amount. Like a handful. Okay, now this is the flour dough. Well, this is the potato, and what you're doing is you're going to get some flour, put it on a baking sheet or whatever, and just mix some flour in with the potato after it's cooled off. And then you can go and put your meat inside of here, maybe about a couple of teaspoons of meat, and you fold it meat and then also some cheese. See, I'm gonna put some cheese in here, and I put a little bit of meat, like maybe about a teaspoon, and then I'll fold it up, and then you fold it up into a little ball, put it to the side, and then you're going to deep fry it. Now you got to make sure your oil's hot, and I'm going to drop in one of the Rellenas, Papas Rellenas, I think it's called. I'm going to drop the potato ball in there. Be careful. There's one. And here's the second one. And I'm going to try to let it cook about 5 to 8 minutes. I'll try turning it over during that time. And let's see what happens. You have to make sure your oil is hot. I'm getting ready to put the potato in. So I'll put that one in. Put that one in. Put this next one in. Put them in for about like maybe 5-8 minutes. I'm going to turn these over every so often, every couple of minutes. Yeah, I cooked these for about 3 or 4 minutes. They're mostly already cooked, so it only takes like, you only cook it until it starts to turn brown, to the brown that you want. This is about how good I want mine. This is how they came out. I'm letting them drain a little bit, and then I'm going to serve them. Okay, so you guys can check it out. You can hear my brother's music playing in the background. I'm going to have him test these out. So he was listening to his old school. Now he got shy. He turned it off. Okay, now he's turning it back on.
I'm okay, sis. I'm okay. Do your thing. You're cooking good now.
Okay, he's gonna be the one to taste these. But these are my Papa Rellenas. My first time making them with sweet potato, beef, and cheese. Okay, y'all, this is my Papa's Rellenas. It's potato with beef and cheese in it. I did mine with, instead of white potato, I did it with sweet potato, beef, and cheese. This is my first time doing it, so I'm going to have my brother, he's here, and he's gonna come and do a taste test for us right now. You want to go ahead?
Yeah. So what?
Just take one.
How long did it take this? Like pretty quick, right?
No, it did not take pretty quick.
Okay.
It's a little time for testing it, and I'll put down in the description how long it takes, the ingredients, the directions, and everything.
Good, because it took me 3 hours to come from Long Island and stuff. You told me that you was making something. Let me see what you got here. Oh
Okay.
God, let me see. God.
Oh, and by the way, my brother was the one who dressed the plate. He came up with the idea of how the plate should look, which is great. I really appreciate that.
How many more you got left over? I want some more of these. Good.
Very good.
Yeah, very good.
Could you let people see the inside of the bite?
Look at this. Look at this. You need this in your life.
It's cheese.
You only live once.
Cheese.
Look at that. Look at that cheese.
Sweet
All
potato.
She's talking, but I'm letting you know. This is what you need in your life.
Thank you.
Now, if you're lactose, don't do it. But if you're not, you need this in your life.
Okay.
This is delicious. My first bite. I've been gone for like 2 weeks, truck driving and stuff like that from Long Island.
Okay.
Come and get this. You need this.
Yeah.
Talk about delicious. This is delicious.
Okay.
Thumbs up. Look at here. Right here.
Okay.
The thumb.
Thank you.
But look at here. You need this in your life. God is good.
It really is. Thank you. My big brother said it's good. It is really good. Like I said, I did it with sweet potato.
Yes.
Beef and ground beef with cheese. I just did regular yellow cheese. And it came out the way it is. I'll have the description, the recipe. I'll post later on my blog. Thanks, guys. Thank you, big bro. Love you.
More than welcome.